Oh man, what's good, YouTube? What is good, baby? It hasn't been too long since I've seen y'all, man. But listen, you still read the title, Free Thinkers. Listen. There's a lot of opinions out there. A lot of opinions, a lot of standards, societal standards, a lot of things like that are really influential in our lives. And there's a lot of things like that that really push you to believe and to think a certain way. Like politics all over the place, and political matters and shit like that. There's a lot of people speaking online about things like that, people you love, that because that they think that way and because you respect that person so much, and it's probably, like a celebrity or someone that you've watched for so long that you look up to, because they think that way, you feel like you have to think the same way. And that's just an example. But what I'm saying is that your opinion should be your own. Remember, no matter how much you look for advice, and no matter how much you can relate to someone, how much you feel like this person is a spitting image of yourself and how you act and how your character is, and, etc., they can never see the world through your lens, because they have never walked in your shoes. Remember to think and formulate your own opinions based off of what you've experienced, because it's your opinion. It's not theirs, it's yours. And these things matter. Your character and your ideas and the way you think and act should be true to yourself, and that's why it matters. And there's going to be a lot of people in this world that are going to want to sway you this way or sway you that way. And remember to stay vigilant in that. And it's no easy task, trust me. It's not easy. Sometimes, even with me, I am religious. And every day before I go to bed and when I pray like, God, please just show me the way. And I don't know how many people that are religious that watch me, but if you are, you can relate to that. Because a lot of us, especially in our young 20s and shit like that, or even younger, you kind of wish the blueprint was just laid out for you. And you wish that it was just shown to you what path are going to lead to the best results. I know we've all been there. And I'm guilty of that too as well. And I'm also very gullible, People have said things to me that I believe. Like, I remember, we probably all have heard this before, but back then, before the PS4 came out, and the Xbox One or whatever, we all had that one friend that was like, hey, yeah, my dad owns Xbox, and I got the new Xbox One, and I'm also part of FaZe and shit like that. I had a friend actually tell me that, but I actually believed him. And the reason why I'm not as gullible as I used to be is, first of all, I grew up, but second of all, I hated the feeling of being a fucking fool for believing in such a fucking idiot just because he sounded confident. And that is important to remember, because there's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers that are just wolves in sheep clothing, and they're gonna act like they want to help you, and their words are gonna continually speak to you and relate to you, but really they just want to sway you towards their agenda. And that's how this life works, unfortunately. That's how this world is. And that's why it's also important, in my opinion, again, just my opinion, everything I see on this channel, take with a grain of salt, because it's just my opinion and it's just from my experience. But that's why it's important to have character. And because you won't know how to weed out the bullshit, and how to think and how to be and how to act, and what kind of man you want to be, or woman you want to be, if you don't have character and if you don't know what you really want in your heart and who you truly are. So maybe it'll take a little bit of soul searching, but it's important to have that foundation, to know who you are, so you can weed out all the other bullshit and all the other people that you don't need in your life, that just want you for some ulterior motives. And on to my next point. Just today, right? My birthday's tomorrow. Hey, my birthday's tomorrow, right? And I'm gonna go to Portland, Oregon. Reason being, I want to go to the ocean. And apparently Portland is like, I want to go to the ocean, but I don't want to stay on the coast because I feel like if I stay on the coast, I'm not going to have shit to do after going out and be in nature, except for just like, you know, be alone and go to some dive bar, drink or something, right? And so I want to go to the city. And well, Portland, Oregon has the ocean an hour away. They have their own state parks, some parks, you know, in Portland, and they have state parks only an hour away also. So that's why I'm going to Portland, Oregon. And, you know, I kind of planned it hella last minute because I didn't know what to do. I was kind of stressing about it. Honestly, just because I couldn't decide. You know, being indecisive little bitch like always, but but I couldn't decide, so I was stressing about it, and I finally decided 2 days ago. So, you know, not many of my friends can go because I didn't plan it, right? And I kind of expected that. And so I'm going alone, which is fine. I'm still going to have a lot of fun, but there's this notion, like, I told my mom that, and she kind of got irritated, like, why are you going alone? Like, why you got to go do that alone? And I know there are people out there that really think, like, that's sad, and, you know, think I'm sad or whatever for going out to Portland alone or whatever, or just going anywhere alone, you know. So I know that those people. And then I also know that some people might think I have something to prove, or I want to be like a lone wolf just to prove something to myself or other people. But it's like, bruh, I know you might feel that way, but I ain't got to subscribe to none of those notions. And it ain't like that. Like, I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna have fun, man. Like, why can't I just go do my own thing? Now, I know no one's actually said those things to me. I'm just saying, I know there are people out there that think that. You can't do anything in this world without someone having an opinion about what you're doing. And that's just how it is. But I'm saying you don't have to subscribe to the way they see it. Like, I'm gonna go and do me. And I'm gonna have a great time because it's my birthday. And, you know, I want to do what I want to do. Regardless if people are coming or not, I'm still going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to make sure to have fun, especially on my motherfucking birthday. I promise you that. And just because people might see it a certain way doesn't mean I got to see it that way. And it's the same for you. You don't have to subscribe to other people's beliefs. And it's important to remember that. Real important to remember that. Because there's a lot of people out here, I don't like to use this word, because, you know, I'm not trying to put myself above other people, especially when, like I said, I've been gullible and I've subscribed to other people's feelings and thoughts, even blindly and arrogantly. But there are a lot of sheep in this world. And I don't think, again, I try to be empathetic and put myself in their shoes because I've been there. I don't think that they're aware that these aren't my own thoughts. I don't have to think this way just because everyone else does. And I'm telling you right now, you can be yourself. And you should be yourself. Your thoughts and your ideas aren't bound to anyone. And you don't have to feel obligated to make sure that other people are okay with the way you think. And that's the truth. And I ain't saying be a fucking bitch ass motherfucker. I'm not saying, you know, you can go kill people and that's okay or anything like that. So let me be clear on that. I'm just saying to think freely and to stay true to yourself. It's that simple. But easier said than done. And I know that. I know that more than anyone. Trust me. With that being said, man, I hope y'all having a good day. And I hope y'all having a great fucking life. But with that being said, peace.